So here we've got 10 Rolex watches. This is an approximate order of how you might expect to get 10 Rolex watches, just bearing in mind that I also did get a blue Oyster Perpetual at the very beginning, which I no longer have. I got that for the wife back then. So what we've got here, we've got an Explorer 2 with a cat hair. So we've got an Explorer 2. You might expect to get one of those earlier on in your purchasing history. We have got a Yachtmaster blue dial platinum bezel. Maybe you would expect to get one of those fairly early on because it's a precious metal watch, so should be maybe more obtainable. A black dial Explorer 2. You maybe would expect to get one of those early-ish. A GMT Master 2 Jubilee blue black, the Batgirl. Maybe you would be lucky to get one of those next. The traditional Submariner. Maybe you get one of those next. You might even maybe get the Submariner down here a little. And then maybe you'd be lucky to get the Explorer 2 white dial. The green Submariner, maybe you would get that next. Obviously this one is now discontinued. I think everything else is current, maybe updated. So this is the only one that's actually, discontinued now. The Pepsi GMT Master 2 red black. And then hopefully later on in your collection you would be able to obtain the blue dial Jubilee Sky Dweller and then the white dial Daytona. So those would probably be around here in your collecting history. So this is maybe how you would expect to obtain 10 watches in about 7 years. What we'll do now is we will rearrange them into the order that we actually got them. So let's move the Daytona first because we did not get the Daytona in 10th place. Where do you think the Daytona appeared? I'll tell you. The Daytona was there. So the Daytona we got 5th. We got really quite lucky with the Daytona. So we got that one down there. Which one do you think was the first one that we got? Let's have a think. Well, maybe that one. So the very first one that we got was the Yachtmaster blue dial. And it was at the same time as that I got the blue dial Oyster Perpetual as well. I wonder which one was next. Now let's have a little think. Do we think it might have been a black dial? Because that's maybe not the easiest to obtain, and we've now got Godzilla has come along and taken over the honestly, Gizzy. And now which one you put everything off now, Gizzy? Which one do you think we got next? Do you think the black dial because that's the easiest? Or do you think maybe the Explorer might have been a little bit easier? Because it couldn't have been that one, because that would have been, it's polar, a bit more complicated to get maybe. Well, no, it was indeed the polar. So we got the polar second, and now surely the next one that we got must have been something really simple like that. No, the next one we got was that one. So we actually got the Hulk third. We got the Hulk third. We got the Hulk third. Yeah. Yeah. You're doing your purring into the microphone. So we got the Hulk third. This one we have actually got in the correct place. Jubilee GMT Master 2. We actually did get in 4th place. The Daytona we got 5th. And then you would then probably start to think that maybe it would be something like, must be surely something simple next. One of these here. But no, the next one that we got was indeed that one there, the GMT Master 2 Blue Black. And then after that, surely that has to be last. We could never have got that one quickly. Must have been the Explorer 2. Let's come back to what we got there. Which one did we get here? Must have been, I'll tell you which one we got there. We got that one there, Explorer 2 Black. Now, we cannot possibly have got that one there, but we did, indeed we did. The Sky Dweller we got after the Pepsi there. We did indeed get that one next. And then did we get those two in that order? No, we got them in that order. Maybe in another video we will do something similar to this and put them in order of preference. Maybe that is food for thought.